What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are done with the exterior of the modest house build, which means we are now on the inside. We've got this garage that we previously insulated, did our vapor barrier, did our framing, and now we're gonna start on the finishes of that, which is gonna be a liner panel white steel. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so typically what I would do is I would work on trimming out the windows, the doors, getting all that stuff done, but mistake, okay? Mistakes were made. I assumed that these windows were similar to every other window that I've done, in that the thickness of them would mean that I would need a 1x8 jamb extension. Well, I came in here, started doing some prep work, and instantly realized after I cut all 6 of my $39 a piece boards, so that really sucks, and they're not big enough because these windows are a little bit thinner than what I'm used to, and they are a little bit bigger jamb extension than what I need with a 1x8. So I'm gonna have to get 1x12 jamb extensions because they don't make a 1x10 where I buy this in PVC. All that to say, normally I'm gonna start on getting all this trimmed, and it's just Cole and I today, so I would have Greg or whatever be doing prep work in another area, but I can't do that. So you're gonna see us move through these windows, and I'm gonna have to pick up that material probably tonight, do it tomorrow. Cole, let's get this laser set up. We're gonna start with our base trim. We'll get that put on, and then we're gonna be moving fast right into putting steel up because that's all we're gonna be able to do. We can't do any other trim work. Yeah, that's good. That's probably what I did, was the bottom of this board is basically where we are setting. I like to check in a couple different places, but that'll be our 0. That way we don't have to cut any steel, Cole. All right, so it's always wise, even though I did the measuring and the ordering of the steel, I just wanted to double check, see where the steel we have, where it ended up, so we can set our base trim. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move it up 1/4 inch. No, down 1/4 inch. Because I was 10.5 and I don't wanna, if this is happening right here where you see the concrete is lipped out past the wood, if I run into a high spot on the concrete, my trim won't go down lower, but if I'm up, I can ensure that if the concrete does come up a little bit, that I will be, I'll be okay. So now I should be about 1/4 up, yep, right there. And I had 11'10" 10.5. We have 11'10" steel, so that should be perfect. All right, grab a couple, dude. You go ahead and I'm gonna get this start cutting. Go ahead and lay them out every 10 feet. Just gonna set them down on the ground like so. Okay, and then we'll keep going around. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up here. We'll go in 1/2 inch. Since I don't have all these doors trimmed, I could do my doors actually, but I'm gonna save all that for one day. Yep, we're gonna go in 1/2 inch. It always sucks when you don't have stuff done that you want done before you go on to the next step, but it is what it is. There's a lot of that on our job sites, I feel like. It's on me though, because I'm the planner and I clearly messed up this one. I should have pre-measured those. And I've got a little 1/2 inch mark so I know how far I want it to overhang. Okay. You're gonna do that. Okay. So make sure it's tight, and you're just gonna run right alongside of it, okay? Let's put a new blade on it so it's like cutting butter with a hot knife.
Mom's chicken last night?
Mom's chicken last night was phenomenal.
I'm hungry, dude. Wow.
First time with the new smoker, I got her. 10 of 10.
10 of 10.
Yeah. Are we in the way or what's going on here?
I'm not in the way.
Oh, it says battery. Wait, didn't we take these batteries out? I'm confused. Now, make sure it's... I think that's stupid. You see the cross member of it? Do you see how the laser has like a little frame? It's like, wait, you didn't move it, did you?
What?
Dude, you can't move it.
Why? Why?
It's gonna move the laser that we're using to check. I have to reset this now. So don't ever just move it. You have to be like, hey, so now hit the button, the power button.
Yeah.
Now you gotta use the
Where's
thing.
the remote at?
Once it starts. All right, good enough. Let's see, you're gonna have bottom, so line up your edges as good as you can.
Okay.
We'll do it with a hammer, but get close. This is what we always forget, or I forget to do, is to get F and J, because it allows us to put one piece of trim in the corner and then have this piece and this piece, versus a lot of times we just put a piece of steel in and then put a piece of J over it, and then it can be a little wonky and you don't see it. So I got F and J this time, dude. Now, it's a little bit more money, but I think it's a little nicer. Yeah, I think it is. Like if I was doing it for my house, that's what I would do. So put it in there, line it up with that one. Put the top in first, I bet.
Is it supposed to go behind this?
Do it, no. It should fit. If your measurement was good. No.
Well,
okay, you see how there's a gap up there between the two pieces?
yeah.
So kind of fish it right in there.
I
mean, you didn't even have to do that anyway, my son. I don't know what your problem was in the first place.
I don't either.
I mean, just...
And you're watching me do it.
It's technique, man.
I
It's all
guess.
about learning technique. Learning the ways of the metal, you know? Okay. First piece, important because it's gonna set off the rest of the wall. We want it to line up with our ceiling pieces. So that's another reason to use the F and J, because this opening in the trim is the same as the ceiling F and J. So Cole, bring that laser in, and we want it to try to be as perpendicular as possible from that exact line, and I want you just to line it up in the center of that rib up there. Okay, all of these ribs are gonna line up. This rib, the siphon is the one that's underlapped, is not the same center as the good rib that's gonna go over it next.
Okay.
So you'll see when we put the next one up, your rib is gonna be centered. So trust me on that. You wanna eyeball and be ribbed, all these ribs.
Okay, so I'm looking for the ribs, not the laser.
Yeah, the laser was for me.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm at down here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I'm just barely off center just because I kind of know about where it's gonna be. Okay, all right,
Looks
now
good
you
to
can
me.
put a screw in it. All right, now just go ahead and get out of here. That was just to get this first one held in place. We'll throw them all up and then you can go to town putting screws in, okay? Okay, now you kind of grabbed that a little weird, but it's okay. Just don't scratch the ceiling, okay? Oh, Cole,
What?
you grabbed 2 pieces, dude. I knew something was weird.
Did I actually?
Yes. I'm like,
My bad, dog.
I thought something felt weird. I don't know what is going on.
You know?
What? I guess, you know, you're just too strong.
Couldn't tell the difference.
One's not enough for you.
Nope. I'm ready.
Hey, here, take it.
I mean, less carrying, I guess.
Lift it up. Lift it up. Hey, don't do that again.
Sorry.
I don't want to. Just go ahead and go to the next one. Go ahead and put it right in, my guy. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to make sure this is lined up. You're going to put a screw about 1 inch by 1 inch, kind of where this screw is, okay? It will make it easier if you just take your fist, just give it a little pop, okay? Once that's done, and you run through the top, okay, making sure these are all good, okay? Then, what I want you to do is hit this guy. Now, look, if this rib is too far over, it'll look like this, okay? We want it to seat in tight. So you see how I'm like tightening it?
Yeah.
That is where we want it.
So question of the day, why didn't we punch these?
You can, but it's actually kind of a pain in the butt. And honestly, we've done it, we've not done it, we've done it. You have to make sure this is good because if you get them too high, you can't screw them. And you don't want it like super low. So it ends up being like, the ceiling is never perfect because of our trusses aren't perfect.
Yeah.
And so, actually this one looks really good though.
It does.
Like we probably could punch them if we wanted to make it easier for you. And to be honest, you could do it too. You can come in here and just go, just like that if you wanted to.
Okay.
It may seem like it's being anal, but we've done enough, and I've seen enough interiors where people don't know what they're doing. They overscrew, they don't make the laps good, and we want this to look like one big sheet of metal, and you don't want to see at every screw a major dimple, because what happens is, like, look at this piece of lumber right here. You see that? Do you see how it's all wobbly? Do you see how this one has daylight coming through the middle? Every one of them, oh, that's a really wobbly one, okay? When you put your screw in to the steel, if it's concave, you're gonna put that screw in and it's gonna suck tight and it's gonna dimple where that 2x is making contact and causing it to deflect. What we try to do, and we've got a black steel Barndo coming up. We're gonna really try to be as cognizant as possible. You know, when you lay a deck board, you try to make it so that when the deck board dries out, it's gonna be like this, not smiling at you, holding water. It's the same thing on your girts. If you think about the way the wood is gonna curl, which you can tell by the end grain, you want the lumber to curl out or bow out, so that when you put your screw in, it minimizes any sort of oil canning. It just doesn't pay on an interior because we're not looking to tighten the screw. We can make that up by just not putting a screw in super tight. So it'll still be some. I mean, there's gonna be some, no doubt, but you try to do the best you can. Cole,
Yeah.
I'll hit these middles, the lap. That way you don't have to come all the way down. You just go right in a row. This is the easier way to do steel. Just run it out with a 3-foot layout. That way there's no guesswork. You start level, you're gonna end level. So the other nice thing about doing a layout, 3-foot layout, is when you're going through a window like this that you're gonna skip because you don't have it trimmed out, you just go to the next full piece past the window. I can see my marks at the top. I can see my mark at the bottom. And I know that when I come back through, trim this window out, I can put 2 pieces in and they'll be perfectly lined up right where they have to be. Couldn't imagine having to work off of ladders all the time. That would be absolutely miserable. Whew, it got hot in here. Okay, so we can't go any further this way because our HVAC guys are putting a mini split out there. They want to run the refrigerant lines down in the wall behind the girts in front of the plastic and then go out to the system, as well as I think they have some refrigerant lines to run around for the main HVAC that will be in the house. So we're gonna stop, let them get that done, but we're gonna go grab lunch and then we'll continue to get everything up that we can, which is mainly the front around the garage doors, and we can't do the windows, so that's okay. We're not gonna get this all done in one day anyway, so we'll get that done tomorrow. Bring it my way. Like, yeah, there you go, somewhere in there. Look up at the ceiling though. Remember, you're lining up with the actually, don't even move it, you're fine. I can see right where it is, so I know right where it's gotta be. You got a screw gun? A lot of jumping around because we're just trying to get as many full sheets up as possible and then kind of dive into the more tricky spots, the ones that involve cutting, mainly because my sawhorses are all taken up with piles of steel that's been punched. So if I can either move it out of my way and start ripping pieces that I want to put up, or I can install it so I'm only handling it one time. See, that's the edge of a rib. That's the edge of a rib. So we can fit them both in there. Needs to be like some
Angle cut?
Yep, about come down like 1.5 inches and then snip up right to the middle. Yep, just like that. Snip it off. We're going to have to teach you how to use snips, man. You're not my son.
I've never snipped before.
Well, good enough. All right, that'll help me get it in. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get it in. It would get stuck.
Do you want me to pull you out?
Honestly, all you need to do is just get me behind it. And then no, don't put your hand in there.
Go team.
Couldn't have done it without you, man. Okay, we're not gonna put those back in. I'm starting to sweat.
Yes. Me as well.
All right, so not the day we were expecting. I was hoping to have those windows all trimmed out, done, so that we weren't coming back, but it is what it is. I'll pick up more PVC trim, we'll get those done. We just have to wait for the HVAC guys to get their line sets ran, and then we'll wrap up the rest of it. So we'll be back here tomorrow, and we'll get that done. Wow, 3 people to put up the steel.
The good thing is, like, if that kinks, it's not a big issue. We'll cover it up.
They make new steel every day, man.
Yep.
Okay, Cole, get that rib in. Greg, about you?
All right, Gucci.
Wow,
Good job, boys.
boys. All right, we've been gone for a little while. I know not in the video, but we're back to finish this metal. HVAC guys got their line set ran, wiring. That is for the AC unit. They got some blocking up here for a mini split in the garage. So we got the okay. We're gonna run the rest of our steel around. I'm gonna work on this door. Greg and Cole are gonna finish up the steel, and we're gonna finish up this garage together. So let's keep moving through this.
Right in front of you. Yep. That's it.
Need help?
Maybe.
Only because it's a J to J.
Yeah.
And it's a rib. Actually might make it not too difficult.
I don't know, we're gonna find out.
No, it's easy, bro.
Yeah.
Got your hand in there?
Yeah, let me...
Get your hand out. I don't have mine.
I'm gonna go to the bottom. Okay, let me get my hand out.
Yep, go ahead. Get your hand out. Easy. Oh. You a little tight?
I think so.
No, you're golden, brother.
Golden.
Nice.
What it really means to live life.
What a guy,
golden.
man.
That, and we're just gonna take this,
bend this over, give us a nice 10. Beautiful. All right. 28 and
23/4.
13/16.
Yeah. Rocket.
Right here.
Okay, this is with the.
Okay, I'm good up here. I'm gonna come down and help you do that.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get it rolled around my square.
Watch your fingers. This is like.
Yep, I know. Okay, now, are you in all the way on that side? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm stuck on a burr or something. I don't want to go fast. Okay. Further we go down, the easier it should get. Mm-hmm. Just need to keep it rolled.
Wait.
Yep. Go to the very bottom.
God, my fingers.
Okay, go to the bottom.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. That got me sweating, dude.
We need to go up. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, I'm gonna die. So hot. Sweating like crazy.
We just take the HVAC away. Is there anything behind me?
No. Except for me, dude.
Did you check the height on this, Kyle?
Yes, dog, I did.
All right.
We got brakes for a reason.
Yeah, as long as you're not afraid to use them. 40 3/8.
Sometimes it doesn't pay to be the small guy.
Wait, you think you're up there because you're smaller than me?
Yeah. I know it's based off calf size.
He knows.
Dang, Cole. I wasn't saying that my calves are bigger than yours. I know my place.
So this is just a little trick if you run into this. We need a small piece. I could use up a full piece to make that work, but I have a scrap that's cut out of another sheet. The problem is I need a good rib. The good rib is the lap that goes over top of your siphon rib. So this is the siphon, and the good rib goes over top. This is not a good rib, it's just the middle of the sheet, but I'm gonna make a good rib out of this by cutting this off. And this is something you can do in certain situations if you're nice and careful about it. I gotta do a good job on my cut. And it's not an easy cut to do either. Okay. So now we have a good rib, and now I need to cut it to the exact length. Should be good for Greg. All right. See if Greg's happy with it.
Well, they upped the rain to 100% today.
When?
According to the hourly.
Yeah, look west. It's already blue over there. Here you
It
go.
looks like 2 p.m. is like 56% chance, and then by the time 4 rolls around, it's 99% chance.
See how that rib looks.
Brother, is this a factory rib? Holy moly. Beautiful.
To the untrained eye, Greg.
Oh my goodness, you won't be able to tell the difference.
I don't think so.
There is no difference.
What's different about it?
Exactly.
Exactly. You know, I think you did a pretty subpar job, Kyle.
Nice. That's all we're after. Subpar.
Good
Good
enough.
enough. That is the, we got some screwing to do, we got some cleanup to do, but the garage steel is all up. So, not quite sure what this is gonna be out here exactly for finishes, but that's not gonna be handled by us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this fun little video here doing the garage interior. This is like every man's dream right here, and probably a lot of women, having a garage the size of your house for all your toys. And personally, when I build myself a house, I'm gonna have a big garage, not just for cars and toys, but because I wanna utilize it for family time. Like that's gonna be where when you have parties and people over, we're gonna have a cool spot in the garage to hang out. Speaking of hanging out, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll catch you guys on another video.